Well, so we're back with the reclamation project, and what we've been doing is burning trash. One of the difficulties in work like this is when you have to get rid of a lot of material. And we checked with the city and they said, well, you're far enough away from anything that they care about catching on fire, and it's been raining enough, go ahead and burn whatever. We had a fella who was working with me, and his name was Roberto. Roberto's a drug addict. He is the kind of guy that I worked with all the time whenever I was doing prison mission work, and the type of mentoring that I'm used to doing with really very difficult men. And I told Cindy when I was talking with her after I brought him back from lunch and had come in to do some errands, I said, he's my people. This is the kind of guy that I worked with for close to 20 years doing prison work. And he was worried about his life and all the things that he had done in the past. And we stood out here and we looked at, not this fire, but the fire that was going 2 days ago. And I was reminded, and I told him, I said, you know, John said, I'm going to baptize you with water, but Jesus said, I'm going to baptize you with water and with fire. And all the things that we value in life that we think are worth something, ultimately, they're trash. And ultimately, they will burn up. The only thing that matters is our eternal soul. And sometimes we get so bent out of shape about things that just plain and simply don't matter. Well, I had that moment yesterday when I showed up back here and just checking on the fire to see how it was going before heading off to church. And there was a fella who was unloading some things onto the metal pile here. And I just rolled down the window and shrugged my shoulders and said, you know, what are you doing? And he took off his headphones. I said, what are you doing? He got very angry, and he knew who I was. And he said, I asked your mother. She said it was okay. I said, okay, well, that's fine. If you've asked her, then she said it's okay, that's fine. Well, what he was told was, you can put metal on the metal pile, put wood where the burn pile is, and don't put anything in the trash bin if you can help it. Well, we came back and there was an entire wooden fence that he had loaded into the trash bin. And it just made me so angry because there are people who abuse the grace of my parents, and it bothers me. And then I had to think about how many times have I abused the grace of God over things that ultimately just need to be pulled out of where I think it's valued and put on the trash heap and burnt to a crisp for Jesus.